Let's start with a simple question. Who are you? How did you find yourselves in this industry? What was your trajectory?
I'm Wesley, and I have a very boring trajectory, much more boring than Victor's. I dropped out of high school and started making websites with friends, and just kind of it stuck due to maybe laziness and not wanting to study and just the fun of playing around with digital stuff. Victor had a much more exciting lifestyle before digital.
What was it?
I was a porn star.
Yes. I've always wanted to meet one of those.
No, I've been studying on the same university as Wesley did. And I saw him drop out and I thought that's a good idea. So I went sailing. I've been a sailor for 4 years. And accidentally jumped into Wesley on Central Station in Amsterdam. He just came from the office making websites, and I arrived after a sailing trip.
Like a pirate?
Well, it was not that exciting though. No, not like a pirate.
Talk about the history of MediaMonks. How did you develop it? Where does the name come from?
The name. You're from the name.
Yes, the name. We used to be addicted to kung fu movies. So we would spend hours and hours just watching Chinese kung fu movies. And it's based on Shaolin monks, which is cool and dangerous. But it also illustrates how we think about digital, which means it takes dedication, it takes mastery of certain crafts, and it just takes insane hours of practice.
And meditation?
Sometimes. Meditation and a lot of shouting. It's that combination. But that's where the original name came from, and the domain name was free, which was big plus. So we started that about 12 years ago.
Oh, got you. And how has it evolved over the past 12 years? Talk about what kind of work you started with and the sort of work that you're doing now.
Well, we started doing, our first client was Blast Radius with Heineken, and Heineken Joe. And then the next one was Jung Fu Mat from Nintendo. So our first two clients, and we were still in a basement with the four of us.
What a cliche.
Yeah, we did all the cliches. And afterwards our company developed into 20, 30, 40, 50 persons. We became something like a crossover of an ad agency and a digital agency, and we didn't like that. So we stopped doing that. We don't advise clients what to do on their advertising, in advertising, but we just went back to our roots and is producing stuff, making nice digital builds.
Yeah, I think what happened was Victor and myself noticed that we were just stuck in meetings all day. So I think about 5 years ago our week would be 20 meetings and just being stuck in these meetings all the time, and that really started bothering us. And then we looked at what we were doing and what we wanted to do and at what our guys wanted to do. We had I think 70 or 80 people at that time, and they just wanted to make cool work. So we went, the best way to do that is to work together with the big agencies, because it also allows us the opportunity to work outside of Holland. It allows us the opportunity to work on international campaigns and international brands. So we switched about 5 years ago, and from that moment onward it's just been purely production work with agencies, and we've added to the level of quality. So we started out as a pure play production agency, and the last 3 years it's been about creative, it's been about design, it's been about concept, because most agencies that bring us in, they expect us to add something to their ideas and not just do the pure play production.
What do you think when you talk about adding something, what do you think that particular thing is? What do you think the MediaMonks personality feels like?
I think, well, the base of MediaMonks is that we work extremely hard, and we have one rule, which is make the best work possible in the time available. It's a very simple rule. It takes away all the stuff about registration of hours and budgets. It just make the best work possible. I think what we add to ideas is that we're really great in telling a storyline based on digital information and data. So,
what kind of digital information?
Well, a lot of campaigns nowadays are based on Facebook data or upcoming LinkedIn data, or just these personal data sets that people have. have or feeds. And we're really great at translating that type of information to a digital storyline and then making sure it connects to people. So it's not just spending 4 minutes wasting your time, it's trying to tell a story and hopefully adding some value that you want to share with your friends. And we've been able to craft a lot of those types of campaigns. I think that's the reason why companies bring us in.
I think it's the crossover between design, film, and technique. That's the programming skills we have.
You program as well?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We have. I think the majority of our company has a technical background.
That's incredible. Well, it's very rare to see a programming creative background put together. People are usually proud of the separation.
Programmers can be creative, and that's a thing that's misjudged a lot. It's we try to look for the creative solution to program a campaign, and that's creativity as well.
I think with digital, a lot of creative ideas now get better or fed by technical possibilities. So being really good from a development perspective, but being able to combine it with creative ideas is getting more and more important. And that's something that's been part of our company for 12 years. Because we were really small, so we had to do everything. So it was developing creative concept, idea, design, and that's sort of spread throughout the company, which is now, I think we're 175 people, but that's always been like the nucleus of what we do. So.
Do you feel that that's where your industry edge comes from?
Yes. Yeah, I think we add something. I think part of it is really boring, which is that we have a certain scale that competitors don't have. So we have a level of certainty, a level of steadiness that it's quite difficult to match.
And we produce everything in-house, so we don't use any freelancers.
No.
So we can, if we deliver the job, we can do it over and over again. Yeah. And that's our promise to our clients.
Yeah. So it's that level of steadiness and security that I think people really like, because digital can be quite hard. So we try and make it as easy as possible. And we combine that with really high and creative and development levels. So it's that combo really.
All right, Wesley, Victor, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.